What's up, gamers, for another part of the Soul Calibur 222 gaming guide. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it because we have more arcade mode goodness ready for y'all. Alright, so here we go. We're with Raphael this time. That's who we're going with. Alright. Raphael and Taki. I'm pretty sure we can, pretty confident we can take on Taki. Raphael is one of those really cheap characters. You just need to use his, this is what we start off with right here. Just the Y combo, forward Y, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See? And then when they start blocking that, you get into just the A combos, you do a grapple. He's a very simplistic character. Of course, any character can be great. But I will say that Raphael is one of those where he's got a pretty easy to figure out moveset that only becomes a problem with like later weapons master modes and guys like Inferno and stuff. And see then like when they start blocking, even like Taki, who I find out of all the computer AIs, Taki is the one who loves guarding the most. She is the guarding like master out of all the characters in AI. After playing through weapons master mode multiple times, Taki on higher levels is just, nope, guard, 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 especially when you're on a timer. She loves pulling that shit. So, speaking of another character that is very easy to adapt to because he's got some long range and easily spammable combos, Raphael versus Keelik, two spammable, easy to use characters. I love them both, but that's probably because they're easy to use. You don't have to figure out all the fanciness, you know. Like, look at that, just combo, 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 dead. It's just spamming the Y button. I forget what it was on the PlayStation controller when I configured it, but yeah. So there we go. Now battle 2, fight, boom. And we'll try to, are we going to try to throw him off? Oh, at this point, actually, I think at this point I hadn't figured out, I think I mentioned this in the first couple of videos, I hadn't figured out exactly how the combo, the different types of grapples worked. Like, I was just using the standard, like, the R, like, trigger one, so it was the same one every time. But, of course, you have different ways to grapple. Grapple from behind, grapple forward, grapple left, you know, and stuff like that. And I wasn't aware, like, I couldn't figure it out with the configuration on the emulator at first. So, yeah, I think I talk about that in the Link portion of it. Now, I think I did figure it out halfway through using Link, but I was like, okay, this is kind of like a really cheap, you know, his overhand throw combo is quite cheap for ring outs, so I tried not to use it until I got to the harder portions of the game, right? And then I was like, no, all bets are off. I'm using everything. So we're kicking Voldo's ass right now, which is great. But once again, the first, I would argue, 4 stages as we've so far gone through this. And even that one does cause a ring out, that grapple, so. It's a light one. You have to be in a good position like we were there with Voldo, but the first 4 stages, as we know, we very rarely lose a single battle, let alone a round. It's stage 5 and up that then all of a sudden the computer goes, okay, the AI was on very easy, now they're on easy, and then they jump to normal really quick. Where they actually start, you know, using... See? Oh, a block with a counter. Starting to move around the battlefield a little more. Which, of course, if they don't stand in a straight line, it's harder for Raphael to utilize. Now, once again, this is only stage 4, but we can already see the difference in the AI here with Cassandra. So, as I said, I think the first 3 stages are on very easy. Stage 4 is on easy, and I think by stage 5 they go on, like, sort of normal. And they stay on normal. They don't get harder than that, but they basically, then they actually try. So, here we go. Up against Cassandra. And she's falling for all the stuff, and it's like, alright, you're not going to let me do that? Fine. Oh, we try for a kick, and the kick wins out. We finally went against the combo grapple and said, we're going to kick. So that flip kick would have been awesome to actually be the finishing blow, but is what it is. Okay, we're into stage 5 against Ivy. Ivy's a pretty good opponent.
Give up already.
No, I don't think I will, Ivy. I think I'm good. Okay, we get an initial one, and the combos, of course, only working slightly. Because she knows how to guard. But we got a full grapple on. Oh, she got a grapple on us. Now we switch it up with the A combos, and that just, it throws her off balance, as it would. She was expecting us to go back for the overhand Y, and we went with the underhand A, and it works. That's why Raphael is quite a deadly character. You let the AI follow into a pattern. I don't know if it works on harder difficulties, but I find if you lure them into a false sense of security, like this is what they're doing, and he keeps switching up the tactics, they don't know where to guard. And that ring out was, once again, pretty good. I love that grapple, though, where he just, like, fencing, stab, 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 you know? So, here we go. Mitsurugi for stage 6. Okay. Another character that's very... Mitsurugi is, as they say, like, the character to get used to. You know what I mean? He's like a novice who's never played the game because he's got a little bit of range. He's got decent grapples. His combos are simple but powerful. You know what I mean? He can turn the tide of battle with one strike. You know, he's definitely a good newcomer character, and of course he's badass. Even though he just kicked his ass, he's badass. Well, I would argue most of the Soul Calibur characters are cool. You know. Trying to think of ones. I don't really care for Astaroth, not gonna lie. Astaroth, I could take or leave Astaroth. I like Necrid. I like most of the characters actually. Yeah. Astaroth, not so much. Voldo is just fucking creepy. I get it. I get his profile. I get the whole like the story and stuff, but he's creepy. Oh, Mitsurugi fighting back here, but we still went out with about half our health. So. He's getting wise to us, being able to guard the grapple, blocking our sword strikes. He was getting wise. He was getting wise on us. Okay, now the destined battle is, of course, against Nightmare. Siegfried at this point. Well, a corrupted Siegfried.
Aren't you? You conceited wretched human.
Oh, I think that's more Soul Edge talking there. Oh, there we go. Oh, but he's, yeah, see, look at that power. So you gotta keep him, you gotta keep Nightmare from using his overall strikes because, oh, and a quick finesse kick just to end it. But because Nightmare's got a lot of power, you know, he does a little bit of guarding, a couple of swings, and you're already at half health, and you've only done little chip damage to him. So, alright, we won that one. Battle 2. Ooh, we're already taking heavy hits, and see, once again, we get off the combo and stuff. We've gotten off more hits. He's gotten off 4, we're at half. And now with one hit, oh, wow. I think this is going to the final battle, ladies and gentlemen, unless, oh! We come with the combo, he's unable to recover. We got lucky with that, we really did, because Nightmare, as I said, you can see the difference. We got more hits off, but with less damage. He has really devastating power. And now it's Raphael time to face Inferno. Which we're all about here. Soul Edge looks cool in that form. I think a full armored Nightmare uses that one. The Nightmare we just saw uses a different one. That might just be for the Destined battle against Raphael, I'm not sure.
The terror known as the catastrophe has revealed itself.
Don't think I paid enough attention before. Here we go. Fight ourselves.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah. We're just going at it. We're not taking chances. We're just going straight. We're spamming. Spam combo. Guys, the reason I'm doing it is, as you see, it works. Don't feel, you know, oh, Cervantes. face Cervantes, who's a little trickier sometimes. But he's falling to the combo. He's falling to the spamming. Once again, guys, you're not facing a human player here. Abuse it. Abuse it to the nines. If it's working, Yoshimitsu over here, like, not playing around, so we get a little bit of distance with our A combos, then we go in for the Y combos. He tries to do his gymnastics thing. Holy crap. What move was that? He, like, grabbed my head and... Holy shit. And, like, some of these moves I've never seen. And we get him with the grapple, and it's just enough. But he did. The Yoshimitsu one definitely got wise. And boom, there's Soul Calibur. The best design for Soul Calibur right there, in my opinion. It's my favorite one.
So this is Soul Edge.
I love how everybody's after Soul Edge instead of Soul Calibur, because Soul Calibur's like the secret. You know, it's like everyone's after Soul Edge, the demon sword, but Soul Calibur's like the equivalent one. So Raphael now knew the true nature of the sword, said to drive his men insane. The man vowed not to be possessed by the blade and grabbed the hilt. Okay. With Soul Edge firmly in hand, Raphael returned to the one he treasured the most. No one knows what was spared and what was destroyed during that time. You see the eye of Soul Edge, like, looking at him like, oh, ho, ho, ho. You think you're going to control me? I'm going to assume that Raphael became a new nightmare. That's the implication there. Is that he vowed not to be possessed, took it up, and I'm sure Siegfried did the same. But, you know. So that's how we get the profile for Raphael. Bam. One more profile down. Goo. And we move on to the next one. I think we cover how many characters in this one? 3 or maybe 4. That was Raphael. So now we're doing another spamming master, Keelik. And a character I used mostly. I always loved using Link and Keelik and Raphael, of course. But Keelik was always my go-to player to use. Alright, here we go. And bam, the kick combo. And then, of course, our... Yep. Just using our... Like... So, we didn't spam anything necessarily, but I always try to open up with that kick. I love the... What do they call it? The butterfly kick. I always love it. To start off every fight with Keelik. So I find it throws everybody off guard. And yeah, almost got her wrung out. And we got another, it's a perfect. Alright, we're starting off strong. So this might be 4 characters, looking at the time. If we, because with Raphael, we went pretty quickly with that one. So if we get the same amount of, I'm not going to say easy battles, but you know what I mean, easy battles with Keelik, it might set us up for getting 4 characters done this time in this video instead of 3. Some videos we do 3, some 4. And I forget which is which because these were recorded back in, like, I want to say September, October. And we're just getting around to, after all the editing and playing through the game. And once again, I was just doing this at my own pace, hitting the record button. There was a crap ton of editing. I put so many hours into this game to get everything unlocked, obviously, and make sure that, as I said, the reason I'm doing this is because the gaming guides are inconsistent as hell. Like, as I told you guys, some guides even that are not corrected are still saying you cannot unlock Berserker, Lizardman, and Assassin in Soul Calibur 2. And that is just wrong. That's just a fallacy. That's not true. You know, and a lot of them didn't have the full amount. They'd have the collection history with some blank missing spaces and stuff. Especially for the GameCube one. So I'm saying, as I've said before, this is the GameCube one. We're going to complete the entire collection history. This will, as far as I know, 100% the game.
Is there no other way?
Be gone, you scum.
Alright, Astaroth. You want to go, buddy? Ah, man, you little guarding bitch. Get down on your ass. There we go. This is only stage 3, too. Just poke him. Oh, no. Guard, block. Oh, we got him. We got him. Cool. So, here we go. Bang. So we got rid of Astaroth. Oh, it's round 2 we still have to win.
Battle 2. Fight.
Ooh. I always hate that move. Astaroth is similar to Nightmare. Heavy hitting, lots of damage, like as we see right here. A ring out would be nice here. But if we keep up the attack... Well, we got the ring out in the end. But if you keep up the relentless... The fury, the spamming and stuff of different combos, usually it throws the off balance a little bit. They try to guard, and eventually they try to attack and break their guard. Alright, so stage 4, Cassandra again for stage 4. Alright. So far things are going quite well. Raphael was a piece of cake, so Keelik so far doing pretty well. The Astaroth's second battle was a little touch and go there. We opened up with our butterfly kick. That didn't do anything, but then we got countered hard there. Oh, jeez. Alright, listen here. You calm the hell down. I've had enough of this crap. Don't you see my big stick? Oh. We got owned there. She was using soul moves and shit like that. She destroyed us. Okay, Cassandra. Alright, maybe I'll start... Alright. Listen, I'll take you seriously here. There we go. And by seriously, I mean I will spam my combos. We get a perfect for the second round, so alright, so now we have a final battle. Yes. My Son Goku rod. Boom. You know, Korn's tower is falling pretty hefty without that thing, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, we got 2 perfects in a row. After losing the first round, we apparently take no prisoners and own her twice in a row with perfects. Yeah, Keelik. Look like a badass. I don't know about anybody else, but that long hair parted down the middle is doing it for me. Alright, here we go. Against Valdo again. Okay, obviously I lost the first one because that was a bad edit there. Looking at the timestamp, yeah, so I obviously lost the first bout against Valdo. But once again, with arcade mode, it doesn't matter. You don't need to go perfect. That's just for the records. You know, you can't record your name and the character you used at the end if you don't go through the whole arcade mode without a continue. So obviously, you can use as many continues as you want, and it's not going to matter. As far as collection matters. And my god, he is... Yeah, Valdo on stage 5 is not taking any prisoners. That might be our first grapple we used with Keelik there. And we still lost the second battle, so... Okay, maybe we're only doing 3 characters this time. I have no idea. We might be only at 3 characters this time. But that's alright. You know, we got plenty of video content to go. Let's make sure we showcase doing absolutely everything and how we do it. Because here's the thing about some videos. The reason I'm showing you guys exactly, like, yes, some of this could be a little bit boring to witness. Or you can watch my shitty amateur gameplay and you guys can find it funny. Because, yeah, I'll be honest with you. It's not until the near end of Weapons Master mode my skills in this game improve. So, at this point, I'm still not doing so hot. But my point in showing you guys all this is that so many video guides, at least back in the early YouTuber days of gaming guides and stuff like, here's how to unlock this. They miss out on the crucial talking to that one NPC, or, yeah, I get this, but how did you beat this mission, or what character, like, how did you beat this character, like, when all they do is spam this, or something like that, and you watch someone else go through the whole part from start to finish. I find that though a lot of people will just skip ahead to the thing they're missing, that's fine dandy. I've done it myself. I do it all the time when I'm playing a game and I'm like, okay, I just need to figure out where this scarab is, or where that map is, or where that one out of, you know, the 836th out of 1000 item is, right? And you skip ahead. But it's good that they show the whole process. Okay, here's my starting point, and here is how I get there. You know? So, yeah. Because older videos, back in the day in the older YouTube, they would only showcase, like, here's how to beat the boss. And then they would start off in the start of the boss fight without, like, wait, how do I get to that boss? So I'm not sure how to beat the level. And it'd be like, oh yeah, how to beat this level. But they would start at a weird, you know what I mean? Like, they would only showcase part of it. So, I'm trying to showcase, like with the Budokai one, I'm trying to showcase all the steps so that nobody gets lost in translation. Like, well, wait a minute now. What did you do different on Mission 5 that affected the end result at the end of the game, you know? So, yeah. Alright, Xianghua. Here we go. We're at our destined battle with Keelik. And here we go. We're going to try. Oh, yeah. She's pretty good. She knows how I fight. And she avoided my kicks. And my god, that was powerful. You know, she's not exactly a powerhouse. She's a finesse fighter. But her little stab, yeah, like her combos. She gets the full combo on you. And it certainly does a lot. Oh, so close. And, yeah, there we go, but close. Close, as I said. Alrighty. Yeah, Keelik, because that's how you hold a staff. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the guarding is difficult once again. And then boom. And as I said before, this is why you do a video guide, so you showcase each step, because some people are like, oh great, you told me I can unlock this by beating this mission, but you don't tell me how to beat this mission. Like, I'm struggling to beat this mission. Is there a better way, an easier way? What character did you use with games like this, etc., etc.? That's why I'm showcasing absolutely everything. I probably could have cut this down because obviously arcade mode doesn't change, but it is what it is, you know. I have all the recordings just in case something weird happened, you know. I recorded all the footage, I edited it all down, and I said, oh, at the time it sounded like a good idea to showcase winning with all the characters, but, you know, well, it is what it is. Bam. Okay. Okay, we're much better at Keelik so far than Inferno is. And here we go. What's that, Maxi? No, Young Sung, maybe? Not gonna matter here in a second. Boom. Yeah, I think that was the Young Sung Inferno. And now... that's an Ivy Inferno, I believe. It doesn't matter here in a second. Ooh, yeah, that's Ivy. And just using our long range, we defeat Inferno. There we go. Soul Calibur is released. Cool, 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 cool.
I will lay my soul on the line.
Absolutely. Keelik's a pretty cool character. And of course, he only sees Soul Calibur. Keelik channeled all the evil energy into the Kali Yuga, for it absorbs all spiritual energy, both good and bad. The evil aura, thought to be limitless in its power, gradually waned and vanished. Okay, and there's Keelik meditating. Then Keelik disappeared, perhaps to embark on a quest to extinguish the evil. And he would likely remain on that quest until the day when all the sins of the past are exorcised. I mean, that's a pretty smart idea when you think about it. Like, from Keelik's perspective, he's like, this staff, it has limitless, like, it's a container that has no end. It's like a void, right? And it can absorb all spiritual energy as long as I weaken it enough that then it can absorb everything. So it absorbed all of Soul Edge and took every bit of Soul Edge with it. It seemed limitless, but it's like, no, I took in all of it, but now I need to slowly but surely exercise it over the many years, sort of idea. So now we're going with Zongmina, right? No, Sungmina's the other one. Who's this again? Is that how do you say her name again? I just heard it. Oh man, I feel terrible now. Zhonghua, yeah. The X always screws me up because I'm like, how do I pronounce this again? Zhonghua. Up against Talum, and she is actually a really good fighter. Like, she, when I first started using I was like, wait a minute, you know, I was never big. It's like Talum. I really like using these two. More so, like, Ivy's supposed to be the really sexy, cool one with the, like, the whip style, you know, and stuff like that. But I really like these two more so than anything. I think that they're really badass. Because they're feminine, but they're also, like, highly, like dancer style skills, you know, because as they always say, like, even like manly hockey players in the NHL, they, like, most of them who want to be the better skaters, they take figure skating because they want to be fantastic skaters, you know what I mean? So they can play their brutal sport, but without worrying about, you know, faltering on the skill when it comes to skating. So yeah, I just find the elegance in their styles really cool. And they're unique. Like, Talum's fighting is very unique. Zhonghua's, you know, just a one-handed sword, but still. Okay, so the next fight's up against Nightmare. Let's see, Finesse versus Brute Strength. Okay, with a little bit of guarding. A little bit of playing to our advantage. Oh, rolling out of the way. Oh, that doesn't work when he decides to go for the legs. And we go for the grapple, though. Get a quick advantage. We try for the kicks. Knock him off balance. Oh, get him airborne. And he can't recover. So we just keep swinging our sword high in the air in a 360. And boom. Alright. Cool. I like it. Alright, Zhonghua. Let's go. And here we go. Oh, getting an early lead. Oh, damn. Quite an early lead. And then we go for the grapple. Man, we're destroying Nightmare in this round. Now we just need some little chip damage and we get it. Okay, cool. Winning in 2. Now, granted, this is still only stage 2, but a finesse fighter versus the heavy hitters is normally like with Keelik, who's a medium hitter, but he struggled against the stage 3 Astaroth as well. Once again, that's, I say he struggled. I'm the one controlling, but still, you know what I mean?
It's time to die.
Okay. Up against Ivy. Here we go. And here we go. Man, we're just finessing our way through her. We're just like letting up quick 2-hit combos. We let off that much damage against her. Okay, so because we're getting some of the harder to fight characters from the later rounds in the early rounds. Nightmare, Ivy, you know. Talum can be, like Taki, can be quite the defensive demon in later stages. Oh, no, we can't get close. She's keeping us at a distance. She's got more damage on us. Now we're trying to chip damage away at her. Going for a grapple there, I think. Oh, and we'll try to rush in to get the quick damage, but oh, now she's got some, so we're done. Yeah. Okay, so we lost the second bout. She kept it. Ivy was playing well. We were trying to keep her at, you know, a close distance, and she pushed us away and then kept distance to her advantage, which is something, of course, we lack. We need to rush, and oh, rushing is once again kicking our ass here. We don't even take advantage of her charging up. Thankfully, we get a few easy hits in. And now, uh-oh. Oh, she's falling for just the spamming. The spamming worked, okay. A little bit of a cheap way to win, but once again, it's against AI. I don't care if it's cheap. You should have known I was just going to spam. Could have guard, and boom. Guard break. Which I suck at, by the way. I'm terrible at guard breaks. Guard impact, guard break, all that stuff. The missions that require it to win in like 10 seconds. Guys, the amount of times I attempted that shit. Okay, here we go. Boom. And, ooh. Alright. Come on, against Mitsurugi. Why don't you do a quick grapple or something? And... okay. Mitsurugi is down to the last bit, and now he's coming back. Oh man, that Batu Jitsu stance was worrying me. I was like, he's gonna pull like some soul, boom, and like end me. I was worried about that one. Not gonna lie. I mean, why would I? I don't know. I don't like some of those sayings. Kind of bother me. Like no word of a lie, or let me be honest. No, I expected you to lie to me when you opened your mouth. You know what I mean? Like I'm guilty of them myself. My God. Speaking of my God, holy shit. Mitsurugi, I'm kicking my ass a little bit here. Hey, I was going to win that round. I screwed up there. I got a little bit of an advantage there and then rushed in a little too greedily. And, yeah. Alright, so we lost to Mitsurugi on that battle, but final battle, let's go. And once again, if it's not clear, even when I lose, I don't show the losing one and stuff like that because I'm showing you guys the full arcade each match sort of idea. I'm not going to make you guys sit through more of me like losing these ones, hitting continue, and then fighting the characters again. That's a little bit of a stretch for content, even for me. Even for yours truly. So we beat up on Mitsurugi that time though, didn't we? Alright, cool. I'm just looking at the timestamp. I don't think we have enough time for a whole nother character, but it looks like a little too much time to... I don't know. Maybe one of these matches takes quite long. Or all the matches are 3 rounds. Like we win them, but they all take 3 rounds. I lose one of each. I don't know. Let's see. So up against Maxi, who, okay, gets an early start with his kicks. We try to recover, and my prediction might be right about this, because what the hell? Oh, boom. Alright, we're starting to recover. Here we go. No, Maxi's saying nope. Forget it. Try for a grapple for some big damage. I don't get it. And then, yep, Maxi won that one. Okay. So I lost the first round with that one. And let's go to the second match, obviously. Man, Maxi he's guarding, he's decisive. He hasn't landed any hits yet, but we've only gotten little chip hits. They're adding up, though. They're definitely adding up. Just trying to be a little fancy. We finally get a grapple in to do the major damage. Now we're seeing the advantage. Oh, but that kick is pretty strong. Oh, one hit brought us almost close to what he was. But thankfully we come back with a couple small combos and win it out with our sword. Okay, that's cool. And there we are with Chonghua. The final battle, we rush straight in. We're not taking any prisoners. We're going to try to, I guess, bull rush him here a little bit. So he can't do a bunch of his fancy footwork. That's what he's been doing. He's been able to build up his combos. Heavy hits. We've been hit by like the 3rd hit on a combo and stuff. His heavier kicks. A couple of grapples here. Might change the... Oh, and boom. There we go. Still took quite a bit even for like not letting up on the attack. Like we didn't guard. We were constantly on attack. And we still took about 1/3 of our health bar away. And we weren't letting up. You know, we would take a kick and then just keep on going through with our sword. So, and now against Raphael, later stage in the game. Oof. Sometimes he can be a problem to deal with. Okay, there we go. Raphael. We were moving around quite nicely. Oh, we're doing quite a bit by just keeping up the attack, the momentum. That grapple mattered a lot. And we got that final hit in. Xianghua only took this little bit, and we were worried about Raphael. What madness was that? Okay.
Battle 2. Fight.
Battle 2, alright. Ooh. We took a grapple right away. Oh, man, and a soul attack. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to try to recover here. Get some kicks in. Yeah, alright. Bring the battle back to us, or don't, and rung out. I don't think we were going to win that anyway. We took quite a few hits, quite a bit of damage, and then a ring out. So, little bit too much damage there, I would argue. Okay. And ooh, Raphael. We're pretty evened up, but I'm just not letting up my combo. Trying to avoid that Y combo we just did. If I could get in close for a grapple like I just tried, it would turn the tides. That's what I'm trying to go for. Eesh. This is coming right down to it. I'm just a little bit behind him in health. Oh, now I've caught up. And just that little... Oh, man. That was quite just hit for hit, guard, hit for hit. You know, that was a really big back and forth battle to win that one against Raphael. And now we're already into the Destined battle. Okay, let's go. Destined battle time. Let's do this.
You can't fight this with strength alone. Please
Against
understand,
Keelik.
Xianghua.
We just did this, except on the other side. So let's go.
Is there no other way?
Battle 1. Fight.
You're mine.
Ooh. Took a hit right out of the gate, but we... Quick footwork. Alright. Oh, man. That move... I forget how to pull that move off. I probably very rarely use it because I don't know how to do it, but... Alright. Ooh. We were at about even. Let's even the odds with a grapple. Okay. Guarding. Oh. Guarding might not have been the best choice. Oh, I grapple. He's got so little. Just hit him. Oh, yeah. Quick high kick up with the heel. Let's go. Or the slipper, or whatever the hell she's wearing. Okay. Alright. We like to see it. We like to see it.
Battle 2. Fight.
Alright. Ooh. Okay, both of us guarding off pretty good. Both of us got one hit in so far. Oh, I got a bit of the advantage. Taking advantage of him blocking a lot. I grapple. Okay, this is what we like to see. Yes. You go. Oh, man. We won 2-0 for that one, for the Destined battle. Usually the Destined battles are either easy or really, really difficult. Like they're uphills. It's where I continue a lot. I continue a lot on Destined battles. Overall, I felt. Maybe not as much as I thought. Okay, it's Inferno time. Inferno's always fun to deal with.
Sorry I'm late. I'll get you this time.
Oh, really?
Versus Inferno.
Okay.
The seal was broken, and a new era of terror has begun.
Here we go.
Final battle. Fight.
Boom, boom. Oh. There we go. Fighting ourselves. Okay, boom. Nice. Got that grapple in. Defeating ourself. We love to see it.
Fight.
Okay, this is, what is this, Young Sung? Oh, no, maybe Cassandra. Hard to tell. That might have been Cassandra. Or Sofitia, obviously.
Fight.
And Cervantes. Oh, but we go in with heavy damage combo at the very start. Little light damage hits. Taking some damage, but we get the grapple in and boom, there goes Inferno. That's 3 characters down. 3 characters down like dinner. I should say done like dinner instead of down like dinner. Do you go down to get dinner? Well,
It's the only way.
I used to. Let's see. So, yeah, of course it's Soul Calibur because that is Zhonghua version and stuff like that. Reunited with her sacred sword, Zhonghua became an ethereal light amongst whatever. I missed that. The malevolent entity perished, unable to sustain its existence against such power. Her sword then fell silent. Perhaps it knew it had fulfilled its purpose. Zhonghua headed home with it in hand. To put an end to the ever-growing rumors about the evil sword, she vowed to never lie again as she journeyed home. Or she journeyed home, sorry. So that's pretty cool. So you see she's got one sword, then she's got Soul Calibur beside her. So now she's dual wielding. We never get the dual wielding version of Zhonghua in the game, which kind of sucks because this is like, aw, like you're kidding me, right? Now what did she lie about? I forget her history in this game. What did she lie about? Now at this point, of course, this is a slightly funny story, as you guys can tell, because the thing's counting down. This was the first time I beat the game on the save file anyways, without a continue, up to this point. So, because I'm slowly getting better at the game, right? So, I forgot that you had to input your winnings here, like your name for the win. So, when this was going on, I said, oh yeah, it'll just go to credits and it'll do the whole thing. So, I went to take a leak, and to be all perfectly honest with you, and this isn't going to this title screen, it's not doing anything like that, and the thing keeps counting down, so that's probably why the video was a little longer there. Okay. And now, there we go. Profile for Zhonghua is available. We did it. There we go. 3 characters down. And as I just said, 3 characters down for Soul Calibur 222 for the collection guide. So that gained us 3 more profiles, as you guys know. You can tell down by the tally down below. As I said, we're going to just go through all arcade mode. We'll get all that fancy stuff out of the way. To be honest with you, it's easier to do it in order per mode than it is to just, you know, do it all over the place, because then it feels really disorganized sort of idea, right? So, but with that being said, hopefully you all enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe as always, and we'll try to get the next one out as soon as possible. As I said, editing these things takes a little bit of time. It's just finding the time to edit them, and then of course record roughly about an hour-long video each time. Sometimes I just don't have the time, or that window of unbroken time, as it were. So bear with me for that, but trust me, all the gameplay footage is done and there. It's just the editing and then the re-recording in this nice, pretty-ass format, right? So, but with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed once again, and have a good one. Sayonara.